Guys, what is something you do to spend less money? What is your frugal living hack that has helped you save money? Let me know what that is in the comments below. Now guys, let's jump right into this video because I'm excited and I'm hyped to share these 5 things with you that I do to spend less money so I can actually save more money and ultimately invest more money. Now let's jump right into it, guys. The first thing that I do to spend less money so that I can save more money is whenever I buy anything or when I'm out purchasing something, I always ask for a discount. I make it a point, a real serious point, to ask if there's any discounts that I can have. You'd be surprised at what you can get if you just simply get in the habit of asking. Now, I don't care if I'm at a grocery store, I don't care if I'm at a clothing store, I don't care if I'm just getting my oil changed. I always ask, and I'm not ashamed or afraid to ask if there's some discounts that are available. There's a whole lot of store clerks that are out there that are willing to and eager to help you save some money at the register or when they're trying to ring you up to get you out of the store. There's a lot of them that will find a discount that may be suitable for you and your situation. A lot of times they'll simply grab a coupon or alert you to a coupon online. They'll do something to try to help you save a little money at the register. Or they'll tell you, hey, if you provide your email account and you sign up for some type of rewards program, listen, I have a special email account that I do that stuff with. It's a separate email account where I sign up for all those things to get all those discounts. And of course, I get a lot of spam email that comes there, but I simply use that email for this reason, to get discounts when I'm buying stuff. The point is, you cannot be scared to ask. Now, this allows me to spend a little less money when I'm purchasing things, and that frees up more money for me to save and for me to invest. Just a simple frugal hack that really, guys, doesn't take too much effort. Hey guys, if you get any value out of this video, do me a favor, smash that like button below for me. Also, please consider subscribing to my channel if you're not already a subscriber. Don't forget to drop that comment below about your frugal living tip that has helped you save more money. Also, please share this video with your friends, your family, and your network of good people. Now, let's get back to the video. Now, the next thing I do is going to sound very cliche-ish, but it's incredible that more people don't do this. I really don't understand it. The second thing I do to spend less money so I can save more money, well, let me just ask you this. Would you invest your money in a business that didn't have an income statement or didn't have a profit loss statement? Meaning they don't really know what's coming into the business and they don't really know what's going out of the business, and they're sort of like winging it and not taking accountability for their income and their expenses? Would you invest in a business like that? Of course not, right? But hey, according to a recent Gallup poll, only 32% of Americans run their household with a unique, written, detailed budget every single month. That's only 32% that do it. That means 68% of Americans run their life and run their money without an income statement for their household. That's startling, guys. And we call that income statement for your household a budget. So one thing I do, guys, is I create a unique, detailed, written, on a spreadsheet, on a piece of paper, budget every single month. And I do that so I can control my financial life. I can control what's coming in and I can control what's going out. Creating a budget helps me learn and know my money. It helps me learn and know my spending patterns. It helps me learn and know my behaviors with my money. And it helps me make informed financial decisions about my money, right? Just like a business does with an income statement or profit loss statement, right? That's what a budget does because, hey, in my mind, guys, my household finances is a business. And as a business, I want to get a snapshot every single month of what I have coming in and a snapshot every single month of what I have going out, right? So my budget is sort of like a quick dashboard or that quick detailed summary of my habits with money every single month. It tells me my means for the month, my income, and it also tells me what I prioritize throughout the month. And then at the end of every single month, I always revisit that budget and look at my bank statements to see how it all lined up. Sort of what we call in business, reconciling the books. You want to do that with your budget every single month. So if 68% of all Americans don't do a written, unique, detailed budget every month, even a smaller percentage of them don't actually go back and check the budget at the end of the month. Now see guys, I know this sounds very elementary, but my budget is key because it allows me the opportunity to analyze me. Guys, listen, my budget is the greatest tool that I have that helps me get better with my money, helps me manage my money better. That's the beauty of a budget. It's just a great tool. And I learned a long time ago, guys, that the right tool can make any job that you're trying to do easier. And a budget for your money and your personal finances is that tool. Now, please don't listen to these folks out here that tell you you don't need a budget. Throw the budget away. You don't need to worry about a budget. Nobody needs to worry about doing a monthly budget. Don't listen to that, guys. You need to be focusing on having a written budget every single month. It's going to do so much for you. Now, the third thing I do to spend less money so that I can save and invest more money is I make saving and investing automatic, just like a regular monthly bill. I pay my savings and I pay my investments just like it's a bill, just like paying the mortgage or the rent, or just like paying my light bill or my water bill. It's automatic for money that comes into my household to go into savings, money that comes into my household to go into investments. I just set it and I forget it. Now, I don't really forget it. I know what's going on in the background, right? But I don't have to worry about it on a regular basis, because if I don't see the money, then I don't miss the money. So I don't have to ponder, I don't have to think, I don't have to rethink, I don't have to decide. I value today the rent that I have to pay or the mortgage I have to pay 15 years from now. I value today the food that I have to purchase and eat in 15 or 20 years from now. I value all that stuff. My utilities 15 years from now, I value that today. Even if it's vacations, leisure time, any fun that I want to have. All that stuff is important as well, and I value all that. So I'm saving and investing for it automatically today. Now, the fourth thing I do to spend less money so that I can save more money is I eat in way more than I eat out. Eating out at restaurants and fast food, right? I rarely do that because I want to cook and eat in my home more than I want to eat out there. Now, don't get me wrong. I enjoy an occasional meal out or a restaurant or something like that. I do enjoy that occasionally. But most of the time, we're cooking at home because I don't want to spend a lot of money paying the salaries and paying the overhead of the restaurant. The money that's associated with having someone else prepare my food every single day, all the time. I don't want to pay that money. I'd rather save that money and invest that money more than pay it to the restaurant. Now listen, guys, prepping and meal prepping for the week and cooking large meals, it takes time. I totally understand that. But think about this, guys. Grabbing leftovers 2 and 3 days in a row, that kind of saves time a little bit, right? I mean, many times, guys, I'll take food from home, carry it with me. If I know I'm going to be gone from home for 5 or 10 hours, I'll carry food with me from home, fruits or whatever I have, right? Just to munch on so I don't get tempted to stop at a local fast food restaurant when I'm out and about and I'm hungry, right? I just eat what I bring from home. Saves me money. And also cooking strategically around the house, right? In other words, instead of cooking a meal that's gonna last only a day, cook a meal that's large enough to last the household members at least 2 or 3 days, right? At least, so that people can eat on that food down the road for a couple of days and not feel like they have to run to a fast food restaurant. And sometimes, guys, around my house, we set aside time to actually cook large meals that are going to last for those several days. Look, going out to eat all the time, every single day, costs money that I could be saving, I could be investing, I could be putting towards my emergency fund, or I could be paying off debt. Too many people over-convenience themselves at a monetary cost. Because when you eat out all the time or eat out daily, you're paying for the convenience of not having to cook your own food. But I found out, guys, that by eating at home much more than I eat out, that I've also gained the ability to know what's going in my food, to prepare my own food so that I know what I'm putting in the food. Also, it's healthier, right? When you go to eat out, there's much more salt and preservatives that are in the food, and typically, not all the time, but typically, the food is going to be a little more healthier when you're actually preparing it yourself at home than when you're out eating at restaurants. So that's just another side benefit to eating out less. Now, I know everyone has to eat. I get it, guys. But everyone doesn't have to spend $35 or $45 or $50 a day eating out. It's just unnecessary. And you may try tracking your food and what you eat over the course of a month, guys. You'd be surprised at how much you spend outside of your home eating those meals that are at restaurants or fast foods. And let me share this with you. One thing I don't do also is I don't have food delivered to my home. Now, if you have a disability or you're injured or you're hurt or something, or you're unable to get to a store or to get food, I totally understand having food delivered. But guys, if you want to save some money on food, you may want to not get into the habit of having food delivered to your home. Hey, I don't want to pay $30 for a sandwich that costs $15, right? Just by having Uber Eat or DoorDash or someone deliver it to me, right? I'd rather just spend the 15 minutes, go buy some groceries, bring it home and cook. But hey, if you order your food out and you use DoorDash and all that stuff all the time, I'm not mad at you. I'm just saying, for me, the way I've been able to save some money is not getting in the habit of ordering my food and having it delivered to me. Think about it like this, guys. If you save $150 per month from not doing Uber Eats and DoorDash and from not eating out at restaurants and fast food, if you just save $150 a month or $1,800 a year, if you invest that in a good growth index fund over the course of 15 years, and that index fund gets an average of an 8% interest over the course of that 15 years, that $150 a month that you're saving can turn into more than $52,000 over the course of 15 years. And over the course of 25 years, that would turn into over $140,000 just by changing that one little habit of cooking more at home and saying, I'm going to save $150 a month by not eating out. Something to think about. Now, the fifth thing that I do to spend less money so I can save more money and invest more money is I buy used and generic when necessary, when appropriate. A lot of things you pay for, guys, is the name brand. But I believe that generic brands are okay. And I also believe that used items sometimes are just as good as new items. You don't have to always buy the brand new appliance. You don't have to always buy the brand new car or the brand new parts that are just as good if they're used. Listen, quality is important. Quality is good. Nothing wrong with good, solid quality. But sometimes, guys, used items are still good quality even though they're used. Sometimes, guys, there's $10 generic brand t-shirts that do just as good a job covering you up on your upper body as those $30 brand name t-shirts, right? That's all I'm saying. Something to think about, right? There's a lot of used cars that will get you from point A to point B just as good as those brand new cars, right? There's a lot of used books, used furniture, used exercise equipment, used tools that work just as good as the high-priced brand named new items. So hey, there you have it, guys. Those are 5 things that I do to spend less money so that I can save more money and I can also invest more money. Just some real life frugal living tips that we all could use. Don't forget below in the comments to let me know what is your frugal living tips that have helped you save more money and invest more money. Guys, I made my first $1 million after age 40, really closer to age 50. When this video's over, check out this video right here to see what my plan was and see if there's anything from my plan that you could use. If you got anything of value out of this video, do me a favor, smash that like button for me. Share this video with your friends, your family, your network of good people. Please consider subscribing to my channel if you're not already a subscriber. Hey, the best person who's going to take care of the old you is the young you. Guys, do me a favor, take good care of yourself and take care of other people. Until the next video, peace.